young weirdos from all over the world are joining up to fight for Shade Tree Surgeon's evil empire.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part too.
They're doing their part, are you? Join Shade Tree Army and help dominate the world. And remember, if the FBI asks, it's not a cult.
What's up, weirdo? Shade Tree Surgeon here with, of course, my niece, Shay Lisi.
That's me, I'm Shit Lisi.
What's up, weirdo? Shade Tree Surgeon here, and you might get a couple of What's Up Weirdos in this one, because I don't know exactly where I'm starting this video. What's up, weirdos? Shade Tree Surgeon here. I'm not going to talk too long, because I'm here to give Joe an extra set of hands. When it comes to working on a Roadstar, pretty much all I can offer is an extra set of hands, but he's doing a total heart transplant today.
Moral of the story is, kids, everybody's shit breaks. It's just how you move forward from that.
Even mechanic stuff breaks, but it's lived a long, hard life. They say the cobbler's son have no shoes, but it is getting a new end finally. I think he's running on one cylinder for a while.
And occasionally on one cylinder.
The fact that it's a unit construction looks so small like that. I mean, it's not a small engine, it's freaking 1700 cc's.
Well, the weird part is these things have a transfer case in them. Output for the training's on the right-hand side, but it drives on the left.
In the hell?
That transfer case has got a big old chain and everything where it comes off the right side of the motor, and it's got the oil tank built into it, and then it drives on the left side.
I had no idea that'd come out of there. All right, let me put the camera down, because you look like you're about ready for me to lift something heavy.
The single biggest flaw in them was when they were in a 1600cc iteration, because Yamaha had the rocker arm ratio was just obscenely high. The 1600s had a 1.9 to 1 rocker arm ratio. Flat tappet lifters. 1600s had a real bad habit of smearing cams off. 1700s, it's almost unheard of, unless somebody's been hideously abusive to one, which this one was before I got hold of it. Honestly, I ain't pampered it. I mean, I ain't beat the crap out of it, but it don't get baby. I think it'll come out the right side, no problem. Looks like it, man. I think we're gonna have to like leave. Oh, or it's just gonna go right in. There, touchdown. Hell yeah. That felt right. That felt like it ought to make that sound in Zelda when you get, you know, the beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, when you get the freaking puzzle right.
Fully automatic burrito. Who wants to hold it?
Meet the Shade Tree Super Scouts. It's never too early to get them started. Just look at these little tykes, ready to fight for the weirdo way. Aren't they adorable?
What's up, weirdo? Shade Tree Surgeon here, and you might get a couple of What's Up Weirdos in this one, because I don't know exactly where I'm starting this video. I'm starting this one with a man Kaz Motors. Shovelhead for the very first time. Oh, damn, dude. Ain't no CGI hiding that bald spot, buddy. You're about to catch up with me if you keep that one going. All right, Quaz. There's a certain way to start this up, okay? A misconception about vintage Harleys. They say you gotta just rev it 30 times to make sure it's running and start it up like that. If a motorcycle is tuned properly, everything's going correctly, it should start up very easily with almost no gas at all. Maybe a little, but usually none. So turn the ignition to on, pull up the choke all the way up, twist the handle twice. That's gonna activate the power jet and throw a little fuel in there. Now, without touching the throttle, press the start button. The bike starts up with zero throttle at all. That's how a Harley Davidson should run. So put it down to about half choke, but leave it running. And then once you're moving, reach over and put the choke the rest of the way down. It could still die at a stop sign, it's still cold out, but that's how a Harley that's running right should start. If your Harley doesn't do that, when you start it, it's running wrong. There's something wrong with it. Now let me show you how my Sportster starts. It's a little bit of fuel in there, and yeah. All right, come on. There we go. Yeah, that's not running right. We got to cut the Sportster just a little bit of slack. It has a knockoff Keen Buddy Bezos next day special carburetor on it that I didn't even check to see what jets were on it. I just threw it on the motorcycle and called it a day. Not surprising that it's not running right. It's not the Sportster's fault. It's Buddy Bezos' fault. It's not my fault. Anybody but me. It's somebody else's fault besides me. That's whose fault it is. Yeah, it's been a rough few days trying to make videos around here. They haven't exactly worked out like I planned. We're trying to make more content with the Shovelhead back there, the FLT that Kaz is on. Kaz, not Taz, for all you Discord peeps, although they're both very active in there. And Taz has also been in a bunch of videos. Kaz back there is restarting his YouTube channel after taking a pretty nasty spill on his Sportster. And I said, yeah, come on over, ride the Shovelhead. Especially because we're giving away the Shovelhead this coming Friday, as in 2 days from when this video is coming out. And the big video that we had planned for it, me and Shaylisi, didn't really work out. Kaz is waiting for his Road Glide to get out of the shop, but that is the precursor to his Road Glide. That's how it very first started. The updated frame, the rubber mounted engine. He's got a 06 or 07 Road Glide, I believe. That thing would have had a Road Glide style fairing, although they called it the Tour Glide back in the day. So it's kind of neat that you can trace it all the way back to that. And it makes me miss that 131, the son of Kong, Mighty Joe Young that we had, which I had another video on that didn't quite work out.
Devastation and sorrow gripped the loyal members of Shade Tree Army after our weirdo utopia came under a dastardly sneak attack by our arch nemesis, the USPS. But sorrow quickly turns to anger.
The only good bug is a dead bug.
Chief Warmaster Greaves addresses the Council of Elders.
We must meet the threat with our valor, our blood, indeed with our very lives, to ensure that civilization dominates this galaxy now and always.
I don't know about you boys, but that speech gets me in the mood to fight. Polish up your boots and grab your guns, weirdos. If it's a war they want, it's a war they'll get.
See, that's what you get for showing up early. We're supposed to be here at 11, it's 11:08, and now we have to wait on people. Just that is beyond the pale. Freaking rude. This aggression will not stand, dude. This is what we get for showing up early. Now that the son of Black Hammer has 2 big pieces of bird shit on it, one advantage of a white motorcycle, it's time for Mike the Barber to ride it. Oh, yeah. Who I scared in the store. I should have filmed that. It was a good scare. It wasn't a bang. It was like a run up behind someone scare, which you don't always get to do, where you run and you step really loud and they're like, there's no way that's coming for me, but then it gets really close and they're like, oh God, it's coming for me. Something activates inside your brain. Somebody's running that fast behind you. It was really nice to watch. You got mad for a second, which is a normal reaction to fear. It's not weird. You either get mad, you cry, some people just freeze up. Shay's a crier when she gets scared. So don't scare her. Be careful with this. Okay. Oh wow, you just kicked the bag, dude? So just fair warning. Yeah. It's really fast. Okay. Going from a Yamaha Bolt, you'll be able to tell a little bit of a difference. Not like huge though. What do you think, man?
What do you think?
What do you think?
What do you think?
What do you think?
That thing gets real quick.
It's fast, right?
I gotta feel like
Redacted.
super fast.
Wait, you won't?
Redacted.
All right, we'll bleep that out. You know it's bad. Everyone gives me crap about being negative business minutes early, but I will tell you, the originator, I'm a poser. I was just copying something that Bob Burfett's been doing for years. And I will tell you right now, Uncle Bogator is actually later than Bob Fett. And once you're later than Bob Fett, you are late, baby. Cool, though. It just means everyone gets a turn on the 131, which felt so much faster than Road King Kong, and I didn't realize it has super light RC comp wheels, which will actually make a huge difference, believe it or not. There's a reason Eric Buell only ever put one brake disc on his bike. Getting that weight down on the wheels makes a gigantic difference in handling and acceleration.
Seen him go fast before.
Everybody likes to turn on the 131, baby. Yeah, park it in the sun so that bird shit dries up.
Holy fuck, that's fast.
How fast did you go, Devin?
I think I hit.
Redacted.
We'll have to beep that out, dude.
Yeah, cool. God damn.
Yo, how does it feel to eat chicken tenders from a Win Dixie in a world where Publix exists? That is the saddest thing I've ever seen, dude. I wouldn't even go to watch that movie.
Well, I would have chose Publix, but we came to Win Dixie instead.
Must be Uncle Bogator thing. Mr. Win Dixie over here. We came here to say goodbye to Uncle Bogator because he's leaving us, but what I'd really like to say is this is not about him. It's about me accepting the loss of a friend and him moving away, and it's really about the emotions I'm having. So if everyone would like to take a moment of sustained silence, kind of ponder what that means specifically to me, now would be the time to do so. Thank you, by the way. Dude, that's crazy, man. This many people with good taste hanging out all in the same place. Mike, don't come near here. No, you're not allowed.
Join today or be drafted tomorrow. Your God King Shade Tree Surgeon demands blood. And he knows there's a special little soldier out there who's willing to give it to him. You!
God, I hate it when people let me go. I'm just like, why, dude? You have the right of way. And speaking of videos that didn't work out and the half a dozen What's Up Weirdos you got in this video, the video me and Shaylisi originally had planned today, our last video with the old Shovelhead back there, Big Blue. We had big plans for that video. We thought it was going to really be something special, but once again, it didn't quite work out exactly as we planned.
A man was caught today not liking or subscribing after watching a Shade Tree Surgeon YouTube video.
Guilty.
The sentence, death. The execution will be streamed live on the Shaylisi YouTube channel tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern. Tune in and leave a super chat for your favorite method.
All right, our first professional video. How does it feel?
Are we Revzilla?
No, we definitely aren't Revzilla. There's no cameraman. What's up, weirdo? Shade Tree Surgeon here with, of course, my niece, Shaylisi.
That's me, I'm Shaylisi.
And today we're going on an adventure, but not just any adventure. I'm going on the traditional kind of adventure, and I think that Shaylisi over here is going on, I don't know if you can call it an adventure with how much plastic and electronics is on this bike.
It's my kind of adventure.
That sounds like living in the lap of luxury to me. You might as well watch it on TV.
I don't gatekeep adventuring.
Skewered by my own sword once again. This gate needs a code, okay? I'm doing it old-fashioned. I've got a 1982 FLT Tour Glide Shovelhead, the last real Harley, the first Harley that wasn't manufactured by a bowling ball company in quite a long time.
I like bowling.
It feels nice to be able to channel that old school feeling when you hit the road and set up camp.
Technically, this is old school. It's from 2013.
Fair enough. 2013 is a ways off from 82 though. About time to hit the road. We've got American iron versus American plastic. I guess this was actually made in America as well. It was made in America for Americans. So technically 2 American bikes.
And 2 American idiots.
Luckily, God loves an idiot. Let's hit the road. Oh, our first adventure, avoiding octogenarians and Lincoln Town cars.
How is it that I'm carrying a majority of our camping shit?
Because I'm light, I'm footloose and fancy free. All the stuff you have on your bike is stuff you wanted, okay?
I have your sleeping bag, your sleeping pad, your sleeping pillow.
Adventure ain't about making lists, okay? It's about having the adventure. I'll let you make your little lists on your nerdy gold wing over there. I'll be out here experiencing it, okay? But thank you for carrying that stuff, though. That's actually very nice, because my storage is a little limited over here.
I feel like your storage is only limited because your tent is so big. Your tent is as big as all of our camping stuff combined.
Say it to 1,340 cc's of V-twin American power, baby!
Yeah, goodbye! Say it to 1,800 cc's of go fuck yourself!
Well, yeah, I have the directions, okay? In the true spirit of adventure, I almost ran us out of gas, but I didn't. To me, I thought it was pretty nice of me. I will say it's a point to me that I wasn't worried at all. Little Miss Technology over here on your big fancy Honda Goldwing all of a sudden was scared to pull over and run out of gas.
Tells me just that I'm slowly about to hit empty. You have no idea. You're living in La La Land over here.
I am actually. It's very nice.
No fucking ignorance is bliss.
You know, this is like Zaphod's peril-sensitive sunglasses. I don't need a fuel gauge. All it's gonna do is stress me out, man. You guys probably won't be able to see it on the GoPro, but Shaylisi's listening to the Dark Tower right now, and we can see Bach Tower on the horizon over there. Gotta be a pretty awesome sight when you listen to Roland Deschain make his way across the desert. Oh, boys, I believe I do spy Lake Kissimmee over there, so we gotta be getting close. Oh, the trusty old shovel just wasn't so trusty a second ago, but all I had to do was wiggle some wires and it was just fine, okay? Tell you this about the Goldwing, you ain't gonna smack it with a hammer and get it running again, okay? I do have a toolkit with me though, and I have proven this over and over again on my channel, although all you guys out there who are familiar with shovels already know it. The small toolkit, you can pretty much take a shovel head apart and put it back together and fix just about anything that's wrong with it on the side of the road. Baling wire and zip ties, you're ready to go, baby. You can't say that about every bike. This sucker will get you across the world, and it might break down here and there, but you'll always be able to bring it back. A shovel head is never dead, baby, because what is dead may never die. Unfortunately, once we got to the campsite, that's where things kind of started to fall apart. We ended up getting a way later start than we should have. We planned on buying firewood at the campground, but then we found out the store was closed due to some kind of emergency, and they didn't actually have firewood at the front gate, but I'm embarrassed to say I did not even have $11 on me because it was $11 cash. They didn't take cards up there, and they did not take pity on me and give me the wood for free. That's alright though, I can't blame them. They're just doing their jobs. Unfortunately, the closest firewood to us was about a 2.5 hour round trip. And I know a lot of people might be saying just pick up some wood that's around there and put it on a fire, but you're not supposed to do that. And even though I don't really care much for man's laws, it had been raining for about a week and a half straight, so everything out there was soaked. Could have just made without a fire, although kind of lame to go camping and not have a fire. It's kind of like a little bit of the centerpiece of going camping. On top of that, all the food we brought required us starting a fire to be able to eat. So we would have been sitting in the dark with no fire and no food, and we decided that we had to call it quits, and we ended up headed home. I usually don't like to quit, but we wouldn't have been back at the campground until it was pitch black outside, so we chalked this one up as a loss. And even though I always hate to admit that anything's my fault, it's really not my style, I just had to go, you know what, I'm an idiot and I messed this one up. You can't win them all, baby.
Of every single one that was available, and I chose this one. Did I do good?
You did good. This is a good one.
So get out there and give them what for, boys. Baptize yourself in the blood of the non-believers and cleanse these worlds with our righteous holy fire. But leave a few for old Shade Tree too, you hear? Keep fighting, keep winning, and let the whole galaxy tremble when they hear the cry of Shade Tree Army.
Really bummed about that one because I was really kind of reaching to create a better video. And I know that nobody's complaining about the vids. You know, I've got one of the best communities out there. And I know everybody says that. Everyone goes, my community's the best community, but nothing against anybody else's. I actually know that the people here, and I hate to say, it's not my community, it just is a community. The people who help with Forgotten Angels, the people in here in Shade Tree Army, Brapstar, the Premier crew, the Discord crew. These guys, I've seen with my own eyes the lengths they're willing to go to help another human being. So yes, I really do have the best community, and nobody was bitching about the videos, nobody's complaining, but I was like kind of reaching, being like, all right, let me kind of, I should try to up the production value a little bit, try to make like a nicer video. And yeah, so that's what I get for trying to make something nice. Back to the crappy vids for you guys. If you guys have ever wondered why my vids take place over like 6 different days and it's just like 10 different things kind of smashed together, well, that's why. So anyway, what do we do when we have something that doesn't work out? Fuck it, let's go to Coppertail. I'm just shocked this thing didn't run out of gas.
I fucking love this thing, dude.
Isn't it awesome?
Fuck the road glide.
I'm also surprised it didn't run out of gas.
Yeah, no, it should have definitely run out of gas. Yo, you didn't say grace. No, that's the drop it like it's hot prayer. I know what that looks. I know the difference. That's stupid. Yeah, it's got brisket in it. It's good, yeah. Oh my god, you animal, dude. That's made of lava. Who knew that you could put anything else in a crab rangoon? It turns out you can have a crab rangoon that has brisket in it, so it's a brisket crab rangoon, but there's no fucking crab in it.
Yeah, it's just a rangoon.
Alright, I'm gonna have to amend my it's delicious. Not to it'll make a turd on the brisket sandwich. This is for somebody. It's just not for me because it's nothing but bread and brisket and just like a little bit of peppers and onions and cheese on the top, which for a lot of people would be exactly what they wanted. They want the meats. They want nothing but brisket. So if you're looking for maximum brisket, it's great. Chez Lisi's Crunch Wrap though, this has got all sorts of, I like the different flavors and textures. I like this one better. We got some brisket burps. We're about to hop on the scooters. It is getting extra cold in Tampa, which means it's gonna dip down into the 40s. That's why Shay's doing her snow snowman impression over there. So we're going to go home and live stream. Astute viewers will notice that we definitely don't live stream as much as we used to. And there's a good, well, I don't know if it's a good reason, but there's a reason. We were live streaming on Shaylee's Twitch channel and splitting between her Twitch and YouTube because a lot of people still watch on YouTube and a lot of people wanted to watch on Twitch, and we kind of stopped because Twitch just became so frustrating to live stream on. There's just a lot of limitations, a lot of weird stuff with Twitch, you're just allowed to get away. Not that I'm trying to get away with something, although yes, I am always trying to get away with something, and get away with a lot more on YouTube. Ended up getting kind of frustrated with Twitch and stopped wanting to live stream there as much. And so that turned into us being like, okay, are we just going to live stream on YouTube? I don't know. Should we still do it on Twitch? Because some people started watching there, and we just got kind of frustrated and we stopped live streaming altogether, which is not the greatest response. So basically now we're kind of saying, I think we're just going to live stream on YouTube and we're not going to live stream on Twitch anymore. I'm really sorry to everybody who is on Twitch who kind of like uses that platform. I'm not trying to discount you guys, but the platform itself of Twitch is just, it's as if you're live streaming, don't like it as much as YouTube. I just don't. I like YouTube better. I like YouTube's policies better than Twitch, even though obviously I still have a huge problem with a lot of YouTube's policies. They're pretty annoying, but they're a lot better than Twitch's, that's for sure. I don't know, maybe we'll go back on Twitch for a stream or two. I don't know, but most likely not. I think that we're on YouTube, and that's the platform I like. I like making videos for YouTube. I don't really like making TikToks. I don't like making Twitch live streams. I mean, I make a lot of Instagram reels, but the only reason I make Instagram reels, I used to never make them. The only reason I do make them is because YouTube started offering shorts, and so I was like, okay, well, I'll repost the shorts I make on YouTube on Instagram and TikTok just because I already have them. YouTube's where I like to be, so that's where we're gonna keep our streams from now on. Maybe we'll go somewhere else for a little bit too. I don't know. Don't try to put me in a box, okay? Unless that box has snacks and I'm able to watch YouTube in there, okay? Then maybe I'll. And there's a motorcycle also in that box, and the box is big enough to have fun on said motorcycle. Anyway, that's the only box I'll accept. And I make a lot of YouTube videos, trust me, more than most people make. Not as much as some, but more than most. You guys don't see all of them because, you know, you only get the ones that YouTube chooses to send to you. But now the weeks that I make 10 videos are fewer than the weeks that I make, 5 videos, and somewhat weeks I maybe only make like 3 videos. But anyway, just saying, I make a lot of videos, but the one thing I do more than make videos is watch YouTube. I don't watch cable. I don't watch very many streaming services, almost never. Every once in a while HBO's got something I want to watch, or Netflix has got something I want to watch, but very rarely. I pretty much exclusively, for my video entertainment, it's YouTube, and that's it. Anyway, that's enough talking about streaming. Let's go do it. Just a reminder before we sign off, this 1982 FLT Tour Glide Shovelhead is still available for raffle. We're pulling the ticket in 2 days, this Friday, December 1st. It's $25 a ticket, and 100% of all that money goes directly to benefit Forgotten Angels and their fight to end the cycle of abuse in the foster care system. You too can be a bad person doing good things, and every once in a while, fate or karma, whoever you believe in, will point their finger at you and say, it's your lucky day, you're going to be a bad person doing good things on a Shovelhead that you won for a $25 raffle ticket. And some days you just get to have the satisfaction of contributing to somebody who has much, much less than you do. In fact, they have nothing. Helping these kids get back on their feet and helping them become productive members of society is a way that we can change the world, and I will tell you, it makes me feel really, really good. Go ahead and click that link down below, and we'll be pulling that ticket live this Friday. Till next time, y'all, keep it weird.
Crashing through the sky comes a fearful Shade Tree Army. Shade Tree Army. Armies of the night, evil taking flight. Shade Tree Army. Shade Tree Army. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Panic spreading far and wide. Can the world oppose the deadliest of foes? Shade Tree Army. Shade Tree Army. Who will risk it all to end the evil call of Shade Tree Army? Shade Tree Army. They never give up, they never say die, walking tall with banners high.
Shade Tree Army, a ruthless gang of scum, villains, freaks, and bikers determined to rule the world.